Good morning, everyone. I am recording Wednesday and Thursday early because of the retreat that I'm having, but I feel it's incredibly important. So we're going to continue on, and we're in the book of Acts, chapter 15, verses 1 through 6. Some who had come down from Judea were instructing the brothers, "Unless you are circumcised according to the Mosaic practice, you cannot be saved." Because there arose no little dissension and debate by Paul and Barnabas with them, it was decided that Paul, Barnabas, and some of the others should go up to Jerusalem to the apostles and presbyters about this question. They were sent on their journey by the church and passed through Phoenicia and Samaria, telling of the conversion of the Gentiles, and brought great joy to all the brethren. When they arrived in Jerusalem, they were welcomed by the church, as well as by the apostles and presbyters, and they reported what God had done with them. But some from the party of the Pharisees, who had become believers, stood up and said, "It is necessary to circumcise them and direct them to observe the Mosaic law." The apostles and the presbyters met together to see about this matter. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. This is an incredibly important event in the life of the church. It is a powerfully important one for the direction of the church. And so Apostle Paul and Barnabas have finished their first missionary journey. And in that missionary journey, many Jews and Gentiles were becoming believers. And so you now have an interesting mix for this congregation. It's one thing to have a synagogue where you have some God-fearing Gentiles in there, but when you have larger number of Gentiles in there, the complexion of it starts to change. So the real question is, we know that Jesus is the Messiah. It's not a question about believers or non-believers. This is a question within believers, but some within the community are very concerned that here are these Gentiles coming in here. Shouldn't they not follow the law of God? Should they not also do everything that the law of God has commanded for them? If it was true for the Jews, shouldn't it be also true for them? Where's the dividing line between this? It's a really interesting question. A question that I think that is gravely important for the future of the church. Now remember, there is no New Testament written. None. They're looking at the scriptures that have been handed on to them. So they're going to be looking at important scriptures from the prophets. You're going to see a lot from Jeremiah and Ezekiel and Isaiah. And all the discussion that is in there about they're going to read it with lens of the Messiah coming. And how does the Messiah coming have an effect on those who are non-Jews? In other words, the nations. Where does the nations have its place in this messianic rule and reign? And it's an important question. So stay tuned, folks, because I think it's an incredibly important decision that is made at this Jerusalem Council that will affect the church for the remaining years all the way till today. Stay safe, folks. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye for now.